In today's video, we're in episode 19 of the Noob to Godly series, the Carries edition. Now, we've reached Volcanic Chambers Insane, and here's where stuff is going to get tricky. Now, let's go ahead and first up collect the daily reward. Let's see what we get. I'm going to go right here and open the chest and see what we get. So I get dual magnet shield, a dual magnet shield, an ancient lava axe, and a Lava King's warrior helmet. That is really good. Now, unfortunately, I don't have enough level for it, but I will actually go out of my way and upgrade it. And then first, we're going to start up with boss raids. So let's go. Alright, we're here in possibly our easiest boss raid. Even though it's a hella boss raid, we are literally 5 levels from the next one. So we're literally just bullying the boss raid at this point. And it's just moved and it's already down, like it's at 3 trillion and then one more attack and it's down. Our swords do a decent amount of damage, but we could still get nice volcanic nightmare loot out of this, which is nice. Which I did get mage armor. Purple, that's nice. Let's go ahead and do the rest of them. Alright, here's what we got in our second boss raid. And here's what I got in my third boss raid. No, I'm stupid. Yours? Yeah. Alright, we're here in our very first nightmare dungeon. Now we do have a little bit less people than usual, but we should fix that throughout the time. Now let's go ahead and go here. Now these things have actually a lot of health. And I am actually having a little lag spike myself. But the objective here should be to basically do as much, see if we can finish this non-hardcore. Because last time we did actually not manage to do this non-hardcore. Also, I did get a new sword that I did forget to equip. Let me see if I can find it right here. Where is it? Alright, seems I can't find it for some reason. Even though I didn't upgrade it, it's still a better weapon. Oh, there it is. I found it. This should increase the damage by a substantial amount. There we go. Now it's time for the Ancient Lava Mage. Let's go ahead and see how we do. Let's focus it here. There we go. Definitely gonna take us a little while on this boss, but it should be fine as long as we don't have like too many deaths. That will make us lose a lot of time. Also, it would be about time to try to get newer rings. Level 160 will provide us with new rings, meaning we will have a drastically buffed set, which will be really nice. It's kind of weird a set does the gear not upgrading for like, what? Total of like four dungeons, which is kind of crazy. Alright, we are getting a bit unlucky with the orbs. Now this orb is actually manageable. There we go. So these orbs actually have a decent amount of health. Now let's go ahead and keep going to the second boss. Alright, we're here in Density of the Volcano. Let's see how we do. Now, unfortunately, there we had our first death out of this big old meteor. And I don't know how much this meteor does in Nightmare. I know in Insane it does a grand total of around 200 million health, which is more than a damage maker will ever have. So its objective is to one-shot. Unless you're a tank, because tanks just can take every single hit in this universe, which is kind of nice and well makes the healer be able to focus more on regenerating players. But there we go, it's around 74 trillion left. Let's go ahead and keep cycling. There's 2 meteors that spawn every time, meaning since we're 4 players right now, we will, or 3 meteors. It's basically pretty much a 25% chance it won't hit you. It's only going to be 1 player. Or it's 2 meteors or 3. I'm not really sure about it. I'd have to check deeper. So let's go ahead and keep going until the final boss. Alright, we're here in the final boss right here in the Lava King. Now, I don't know how much damage this guy does, so I'm definitely going to be careful as possible on these attacks. Now, I did get fortunate enough to get 0 of the orbs, so I can just stay here peacefully. But I'll probably get the lava attack like right there. And there we go. 102 trillion left. I'm gonna go ahead and go here. Now, oh, I can't. I need to stay out of the way. And oof! Here goes my first death. That's alright. I can go ahead and respawn and do better. Now let's go ahead and try again. Now it's gonna strike. It's gonna strike near us because we're all in the same place. Gonna use an orb. I've been really lucky with the orb luck, and other teammates have gotten it instead of me this time, which is interesting. But it's 44 trillion left. The slash misses me, so I can stay still and focus on increasing my focus level so I can do more damage. Now slash, only one of them is going for me, so I'm going to stay. But oh, someone has the orbs. They should head for me. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna use this. Oh, and I died, but it's fine. I did manage to land a max focus attack. 2 minutes remaining. We should be able to defeat this. It doesn't have that much health. Now let's go ahead and rush here. Use one. There we go. And it's one attack away. And there we go. That is our first one. Let's go ahead and move on to the next dungeon. Alright, we're here in the second dungeon. Now we did upgrade our gear a little bit, so that's definitely going to be helpful. But it's still going to be a little bit more difficult. I don't know how long it will be until doing hardcore difficulty. But I guess I'll have to wait and see. There we go. It's time for the first boss. It's time for the Ancient Lava Mage. I did actually make a bit of research. I don't know if I can pop a picture right here of what I have. If I still have it, it's basically showing how much runs it takes to reach the next dungeon. And Volcanic Chambers Nightmare is the dungeon that takes most dungeons or most runs with a shocking 108. This includes if you have no boost or anything. But it is still a drastic increased amount by a lot. It's even more than Yokai Peak, Insane to Nightmare, or even any of the Gilded Skies, which is just insane. They are still in the high 90s or 100s dungeons, but this one is at 108. Anyways, I thought I'd just share that fact. Let's go ahead and move on to this second boss. Alright, it's time for the Volcano boss. I'm not gonna say that first name because every time I say that first name, I get mocked at least for 1 minute after. So I'm just gonna stay safe and probably avoid this. Also, I don't know if people will not like how I say people's names if I say a boss names wrong. I tend to say names wrong because my spelling is the level of horrendous. Let's go ahead and go here. 22 trillion left. I'm going to stay still unless a meteor falls, which it did. But there we go. That did happen, one death, but there we go. With 5 or 7 minutes and 50 seconds to spare, we do have... Alright, we're here in the final boss, and I have taken no damage. No, actually, I've taken no damage. Now, I'm going to actually try to finish this dungeon taking no damage at all. So I'm going to focus on dodging and staying alive, or taking as minimum damage as possible. Oh man, I've never thought I could do this damage list, which is actually crazy. Gonna go throw another attack, focus on dodging, and go right here. There we go. Now it's gonna go for its attack, and I got hit once! No! I almost did a damage-less attempt, or it does say 0 damage taken. I'm not sure if I took a damage or not, but damage taken, it says absolutely 0. So I don't know if I did or not. That's crazy. We're here in our very first boss once again. Now we are going in a much faster sense. Now we're actually picking up the rhythm, and we are having a bit of decent gear, which I will have to upgrade a bit of gear after this. Before we're going a little bit faster, because I did get a warrior purple chest, which is amazing, which is definitely an upgrade than my insane blue chest. So we are getting really bad ring RNG, so I'm gonna actually try to eliminate these 2 rings right here, because they're getting a little annoying. These rings are actually becoming a bigger issue. But besides that, we are about to finish right here. There we go. And that boss down. Let's move on to the third boss. Orb shaped. Stop! No. This isn't Noob the Godly. This is Bully Lucky with Noob the Godly in the background.
Shut up!
I think he meant Bully to Godly. Alright, we're here in the Lava King, and I have entered with the most amount of lag in this game as possible, and that caused my early demise. Now let's go ahead and respawn here. We do have 2 minutes left, so as long as we don't die a lot, we should be fine to go. Let me go ahead and rush here, use one more orb, and we have to rush to the green circle, and need to be careful. I'm gonna get hit once there, but that's alright, as long as I stay alive. And I should be able to finish off this boss right about now. There we go. Alright, that boss has been completed. Let's go. Alright, now that we have been in the dungeon a few times, let's go ahead and speed things up a bit. Here we go! Yo, I wonder who got it. Arlen got it. And there we go. We have now completed Volcanic Chambers Nightmare difficulty. Now we did get pretty lucky with the weapons. I'd say we got a decent amount of legendaries. But on armor we didn't do as well. I just have a gray Lava King's helmet and a green chest. But hopefully we get better luck during the next one. Next video may be a Greg one. Not sure at the moment. With that, we'll be doing Aquatic Temple or Greg on the next video. Besides that, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and what up, my friends?